Langston Hughes once asked, "What happens to a dream deferred?" The Forrest E. Powell Foundation has asked the same daunting question. What opportunities exist for those who successfully graduate from high school but still need some direction, a bit of extra training, guidance, and support as they find the right path to pursue their talents and interests? For some bright and promising young people, that question has been answered.
Evanston is a community of hardworking, young, brilliant students. They enter high school and don't realize how important high school can be or should be. Then they graduate and their dreams all of a sudden are not going to be met. That's what we're all about at Forrest E. Powell Foundation. We want to help them fulfill those dreams, whether they want to be a hairstylist, a nurse tech, an electrician, whatever. We want to give them the support and financial help to make them realize that they can do better in society.
In late April 1993, the city of Evanston experienced a severe storm. While attempting to clear his yard of debris, Forrest E. Powell Sr. was joined in his efforts by his son Hecky. The cutting of the 3-branched trunk was the last project completed by father and son. It now serves as a reminder of Mr. Powell's belief in honest labor and as a symbol of the Forrest E. Powell Foundation. The trunk's 3 branches represent community, family, and spirituality, all of which are rooted in the Powell family. Established in March 1994, the Forrest E. Powell Foundation supports the hard work of young people in the Evanston and North Shore communities and believes that anyone can achieve success through commitment and proper training.
My name is Arkita Jones, and this is the Art of Hair and Design Studio. This is my salon. I graduated high school, and my father had got sick a couple years after. And at the time, I was working as a shampoo assistant doing hair for a young lady in Evanston. I ended up working for her for a couple of years, and she would tell me all the time, go to school, you know, get your license. And I knew I wanted to, but it didn't seem like it was gonna happen. My dad got sick. He ended up passing in 2006. And I was living on my own. I was supporting myself doing shampooing hair. Eventually, she ended up telling her father, which is Hecky, about me. And she told me he has a foundation and that they're sponsoring young women who didn't have the financial background to be able to sponsor themselves or have somebody to help them out. And she gave them my information. They found some sponsors for me, and eventually they were able to sponsor me to get out of Truman and go to the best school, which is Pivot Point Academy. If you go to Pivot Point, that's pretty much the best you can do with the hair industry as far as getting grounded. And when they told me that they would accept me into the program, I didn't know what to do. It was not real to me at the time. When I came to Pivot Point, the first day, it was like a breath of fresh air. To me, it seemed like I just knew then things were gonna go up from there. I understood that I had a different chance and I'd have a different story than what I felt like I was gonna have from where I came from. I think, for sure, I would say that it's imperative that people understand how important it is to have a foundation like the Forrest E. Powell Foundation. Therefore, sponsoring it is also imperative. It's too many young adults, and I see them all the time. They come to my salon who want more, but don't know how to have more, don't have the connection to get more, doesn't have any support. And if you don't support that, then pretty much you don't support the future. I think it's very important that we have foundations that can support us, and I don't know of any other still yet in my community that I grew up in, other than the Forrest E. Powell Foundation.
I'm Makino Lewis, and I've been in the country for 12 years. I came from Jamaica when I was 15 years old. 3 things you can do in Jamaica. People choose to pick up the gun, and then people choose to play sports, and then people choose to go to school. You know, most youths don't want to put in the time, and they don't have good role models around them. So the role models around them will give them a gun, and that's what they know. Guys who know me used to tell me, don't come around because you are better than this. If I get the opportunity and make my dream come true, where I make it, I can make a lot of people make their dream come true too. Like I can set up little clinics that help people that can't afford the healthcare system and stuff like that. My ultimate goal is to become a neurosurgeon. But first, I want to get into the nursing just to start somewhere and then go from there. In Jamaica, I had 2 friends die because of a brain complication, where I think with a couple better neurosurgeons, they could have still be alive today. The Youth Job Center, Hecky introduced me to Cecilla a month or so ago to help me, because it's time for me to move on and try to do some better stuff in my life. And with the Forrest E. Foundation, he's trying to raise some money to send me to school, because he know my situation right now financially. I can't afford going to school and work at the same time. So with the 2 connecting, they trying to help me get to where I want to be. I never knew Hecky's father, and he created this foundation to honor his dad as a good role model in his life. And he's been a good role model in my life. And he's been like a dad to me that I never had, because my dad was not there 100%. And this foundation can do a lot of good to help less fortunate children that come up through high school and don't have the money to go to college right off the bat. And you can just lend a hand and see how far that hand will go.
The Forrest E. Powell Foundation has given scholarships to 25 young men and women to help them fulfill their dreams. The foundation has honored 17 individuals with the annual Work Ethic Award for exhibiting strong work ethics their entire life.
My dad told us to be the best at whatever we do. He told all his children that. My dad believed in hard work. The Forrest E. Powell Foundation continues his legacy of work and determination, and it provides the critical support young people need.